Trigonometry 4. Getting a tan. The tan of an angle is the opposite over the adjacent. We shall look at this ratio separately because it is a special one. It doesn't consider the hypotenuse, but the two dimensions how far and how high. How far is sometimes called the run, while how high is sometimes called the rise. The rise divided by the run is an important ratio, sometimes called the slope or the gradient.
Gradient is often written as a percentage of rise over run.
This means that the slope or gradient of a road is the tangent of the angle of the road. Simple rearrangement of the equation gives us opposite equals adjacent times the tan of the angle, or adjacent equals the opposite divided by the tan of the angle. Let's look at some examples of how the tangent can be used. Exercise 1. How tall is the tree? It can be quite simple to find how far you are from the tree, but not as simple to find how high it is, especially if you can't climb it. Surveyors often use an instrument called a theodolite. A theodolite measures angles. In our example, a surveyor measures the angle from the base to the top of the tree. This is called the angle of elevation. If he is 24 meters from the tree, what is the tree's height? We know the angle and the adjacent side. We want to find the opposite side. Opposite equals adjacent times tan of alpha. So x equals 24 times the tan of 13, which equals 5.54 meters. Exercise 2. How tall is the building? The surveyor is 150 meters from the base of the building and measures an angle of elevation of 28 degrees. Once again, we want to find the opposite side. Opposite equals adjacent times tan of alpha. So x equals 150 times a tan of 28 degrees, which equals 79.76 meters. Exercise 3. How high is the mountain? The surveyor knows from a map that he is 7.8 kilometers from the base of the mountain. He measures an angle of elevation of 16.5 degrees. Again, we want to find the opposite side. Opposite equals adjacent times tan of alpha. X equals 7.8 times tan of 16.5 degrees, equals 2.31 kilometers or 2,310 meters. Exercise 4. How far away is the surveyor's assistant?
At last, something different.
The assistant holds a ruler that measures 1.7 meters from the ground to the same level as the theodolite. It makes an angle of 4.35 degrees.
Because the angle is down from the horizontal, it is called the angle of depression.
This time we know the opposite side and need to find the adjacent side. Adjacent equals opposite over tan of alpha, equals 1.7 over tan of 4.35 degrees, which equals 22.35 meters.